Alright, good morning everybody. It is Saturday, July 27th. It's race day. We're getting ready to get loaded up and head down to Central Missouri Speedway. They were doing a big super stock show down there, like 3,000 win, 4,000 win, something like that. So looking forward to going down there and seeing a lot of fast guys. Just a heads up, I'm probably going to be changing the format of my videos a little bit. Show you a little less of the stuff here at the shop and more just stuff down at the racetrack. Keep the videos kind of short. I don't want to really be going over like 10-15 minutes on my videos. So just to get everybody up to speed on what's been going on, haven't been in the car in about 3 weeks. The weekend following 4th of July, the track closes down. It gives the drivers a chance to go out and try out other tracks, gives the track crew a break, so they're not running every weekend of the year. Hats off to them for that. That's a really cool deal for them. I missed the race because of financial reasons. And other than that, man, the car's been sitting in the garage. I've had it out a couple times to work on some other stuff. So if you caught my last video, you'll understand that I had a really rough night at the racetrack the weekend of the 4th of July. For some reason, the fan decided to eat the upper radiator hose in hot laps. I had to run around the pits like a wild man trying to find another radiator hose, somebody who had the exact same hose that I had. Fortunately enough, somebody did. Was able to get back on the track, which was really cool. Got ready to go out for the feature, and the starter was like falling off the car for some reason. The bolts had backed out, and I had another driver come over, actually physically hold the starter in place while I hit the start button. That was adventurous. Also made about 3, 4, 5 laps or something like that in the feature, and the throttle red decided to exit the chat. The Heim joint on the pedal side of it had seized up, and basically every time I hit the gas pedal, it would just work that nut off the end of it, and it just eventually fell off. So car was still running, still in good shape. It just I had no access to the throttle at the time. So it was kind of a bad night. But the car is in one piece. Everything was a super easy fix. Nothing, no big troubleshooting match or anything like that. It was just a bad night. Guys, if you made it this far into the video, please like, share, subscribe, do all those things. We're gonna get loaded up now. We're gonna fast forward a little bit so you guys don't see all the craziness of me putting everything in the truck and all that crap like I usually do. Not much to see. You guys seen it before. Grinding tires and checking fluids and spraying this thing down with WD-40 so it doesn't squeak when you go around the track. Appreciate you hanging out. Take a little bit of an ADD break. These are my 2 puppies. This is Bodie. He's the overly affectionate one. That there is Mimsy Girl. She is the digger. She's half the reason why it hurts to drive the lawnmower out across the yard, because she leaves holes everywhere. Anyway, they're cute.
You and your transitions.
Ready? Okay, made it down here at Central Missouri Speedway. We've got a ton, and I do mean a ton, of super stocks down here tonight. Big $2,500 win for them. So got here pretty early. I think it's only like 5:30 right now. Driver's meeting ain't until 6:30. So probably gonna walk up the track here in a minute, just gonna give everybody a bird's eye view of what's going on there. Anyway, it's looking like a really good night. They also brought shade for us to sit next to, so that's awesome. Okay, this is your turns 3 and 4. 1 and 2's down there. They got a great big awesome sign right there. Fortunately, I can't read it while we're in the car. Car vibrates just a little too much. Other than that, this backstretch is kind of tricky. You gotta watch out for this little berm right here. Can't swing her too wide. Other than that, it's a really nice place to race. The track usually comes in about middle of the top groove. Bottom groove is usually pretty spongy. It's got a lot of ruts in it, but it's fast if you can hang out there. Anyway. car's a little snug. Just having a little hard time turning it, getting it to turn down in the corner. But made a little bit of a stagger adjustment. Hopefully that helps it out. We'll see. I don't know where I'm at in the heat races yet. I need to check that. Here we go. Started last row inside. That's where we finished. Car was just, I want to complain about it, but really it handled really good. It's a little free on entry, but once the car rotates, it's fine. So I don't have any horsepower. These guys are eating me up. Oh, David was saying he ran off and left me. Yeah, so I'm gonna grind some tires, probably not make a chassis adjustment, just because it is handling so good right now. And we'll go from there. See what happens, man. Track's fast. It's pretty rutted up in the corners. About the center line's pretty rutted up, but it is what it is. So I tried kicking it sideways and floating over the top of the ruts, and it kind of worked for a little bit. May have to move up a lane. Also, I gotta go find my GoPro. I lost the back one off the car, so I'll be back. Well, I bet you didn't expect to see this just yet. You're probably waiting for the feature race. Unfortunately, you're not gonna get to see it. While I was sitting on the grid, I heard the battery die on my GoPro. So I have absolutely no footage of the feature, which sucks because it was probably one of the best features I think I've ever run. Got a nice little back and forth with another car for like 9th or 10th place. It was really good racing. I had a lot of fun. The car handled really well. still a little light on horsepower, but for the most part, it was a fun race, and it sucks that you don't get to see it because I'm not smart enough to change the battery before the feature race. Quite honestly, I had other things on my mind. Also, I lost a GoPro last night. I usually have one on the rear bumper and one over my left shoulder. The one on the rear bumper checked out. It left the chat and is somewhere around the racetrack. I don't know. I asked the officials last night. They said they hadn't seen it, so it's somewhere. It might show up eventually. It was kind of an older GoPro anyway, so I'm not really out a whole lot. I think I paid like 40 bucks for it. With all that being said, it was we're gonna chalk last night up to a success. I think it went very well. The car handled better than it has before. I did develop another problem, of course. Either the starter or the battery is on its way out. It didn't want to start all night long. Somebody hooked me up with a jump box last night, so I actually get started and backed out of my pit area, because my pit area was kind of angled down a little bit, so I couldn't just like push the car back and have somebody push start me. I had to have one of the other drivers came over and he jump started it for me, and then I got pushed out onto the grid, which cost me a spot, but I mean, I was in last, so it's not like it was I didn't have to go far at all. Anyway, guys, if you made it this far in the video, please like, share, subscribe, do all those things. Really appreciate it. You want to see some live content, go over to Twitch. It's Pigpen13, PIGPIM13. I'm going to try to do more on Twitch. I do a lot of gaming as it is. I just don't ever go live because, I don't know, some nights I'm feeling it, some nights I'm not. Anyway, thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll catch you next week. See if the finances turn out for that. Anyway, thanks a lot, guys. See ya.